baby, y'all. J, 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 baby, y'all.
What's goody? What's goody? What's goody?
What it is, baby. Kiss. Shout out to Shab TV, the hottest shit on the internet. Giving flowers, showing love, no hate, no sucking shit.
Yes, sir. Just checking the sound, making sure everything is good. Making sure everything is rocking. We got a good show this morning. As always. What's good, y'all? We here. No monster this morning. They were sold out, so I went with the peach Red Bull for today. Yeah. Tastes alright. Boys. Can't lie. Shout out to Peach Red Bull. If Monster don't cut the check soon, we could go to Peach Red Bull. See what they talking about. Got a lot of good things coming up. Friday will be a good day for the platform. That will be my first day. I will be doing game day live from Dyckman Park in New York City. They got the playoffs for Dyckman basketball, so I'll be doing the early, before the game and the halftime show, which I will be talking about the stats and everything going on. So I hope you guys are free Friday. You guys can come watch it on YouTube. You know what I mean? See me get my sports on. That's my thing, sports. I can't lie. Gamble every day. Sick of FanDuel. They don't let nobody eat. Bastards. Baseball, man. These guys suck, man. These guys suck. Swags, what's good? He pulling up. He saying silly the kid. Let's get Big Vibe on. John Daniel, what's poppin'? Earl Sanders, what's goody? Future T, what's poppin'? Oh, what's goody? Oh. Trackstar Music, we are here, mate. Next level, what's goody? They pulling up early. What's goody? We just here trying to make a movie early, man. We just trying to make a movie early. I'm here, my dude. Bright and early as always. Shout outs to Cats. You see the hat I got on today? We will sit down with them today. I will go out to their block with them. And, I'm going to sit down with them, do some conversating with them about their company. They got the official bud company running around Westchester that's killing them. And they merch. They merch is unbelievable. So we're going to sit down with them dudes today. That's a fact. Yeah. And shout out to YouTube, too, because you guys are playing with the views, playing around early, man. What's good with y'all? Yeah. Why y'all so nasty work? All right, so today, we're going to talk some Lil Wayne. We're going to talk some Vybz Kartels. We're going to talk some 50 Cents, Diddy. Definitely some Diddy smoke out there. We're going to talk some Joe Buttons, Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez smoke. We're going to talk that Kanye West Jay-Z smoke. We're going to talk some Kalani. We're going to talk some PnB Rock. We're going to talk some Sexy Red, Little Yachty, that prick. I like Little Yachty too, man. But he tried to do New York City nasty. Yeah. We're going to get to that. We didn't talk about that yesterday enough, but we're going to go back to that. Kanye West, Ty Dolla $ign. Yeah. Snoop Dogg, Benny the Butcher, and a little Usher. Yeah. That's where we at today. And we can get into a little bit of Cardi B and Offset. What y'all think? Let's talk about it. It's up this morning. We waiting for the lovely Niche to pull up. Faye, what's poppin'? Yeah. Faye, we been on, baby. Every day. Strong. Frank Johnson, what's poppin'? Yeah. Camden, New Jersey, in the building. Daniel, what's hood? Yeah. I love in the morning when it's just us early, when it first starts, pause, and before the trollers wake up. The trollers ain't up yet. Yeah, man, but we got some good smoke this morning, of course. All right, so let's start this day off with Joe Buttons. Hold on, let me switch the phones just so we could play stuff just in case we have to today. All right, so let's see. We're going to start this day off with Joe Buttons, Tory Lanez, and Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah. That's a good way to start this off today. All right, let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Early morning smoke for y'all. Some good gas for y'all early in the morning. Joe Budden believes Megan Thee Stallion considered to frame Tory Lanez. She's the pawn. She conspired to frame Tory Lanez. But look, I'm going to tell you, we all knew that. But let's see what Joe Budden's got to say. Yeah. I know, Future. I know. That's the thing. But I kind of feel like he got some insight, maybe. Let's see.
Tory leaves the studio, goes to Kylie Jenner's house, is having a blast, think he about to get the foursome popping off. Meg gets jealous. We know how they got in the car. What's more likely? That Tory was just so angered in that car that he took Kelsey's gun and shot her? Because there's a few people that...
It's up this morning. We talking that Tory Lanez Megan Thee Stallion smoke.
I can't shit out. We know whose gun that was. So he took her gun and shot her. Why? Why was he so mad? Because that's the scary part. That's back to that whole man versus bear in the wood shit. Mm-hmm. Y'all think a man is just shooting a girl for no reason? Give me the reason. Because the only reason we got was I said that I had more number ones than him.
I shit on his career.
You telling me that the
black ego's a motherfucker though.
No, it ain't that much of a motherfucker. Yeah, it ain't that much. Or what's more believable? Two people that was running around as best friends, new in the music industry. One gets COVID, comes back, finds out her best friend is fucking the nigga that she is fucking on.
And they drunk and high. That's the other piece of it.
And this nigga just was about to get some Kylie Jenner ass. We just left there. We made him leave. Hey, get out the pool. Come on, you come with us. That guy is shooting. No, that guy wants to go back. That guy wants to leave y'all and double back to Kylie Jenner's house.
Even if he drunk and high, and his ego been bruised, and he's angry. I mean, people do crazy shit. Jails are filled with people that make irrational decisions.
That's true. But you believe that is more likely than the girl situation.
I don't think they necessarily compete in stories. The beef could have started with them going at it. It could have been her gun.
If it starts there, then how does Tory end up in shooting somebody?
Again, male ego get bruised, disrespect, frustration, high, drunk, not all the way sane. Any of these things, I'm not saying he's not. I'm saying all.
I believe he's ill-tempered.
Yeah,
I do believe he's ill-tempered.
I've seen niggas get shot for, and I'm sure y'all have for less than that.
I've never seen a celebrity do it.
That's fair.
I've never seen a celebrity shoot somebody for less. People that have a lot going on. He had a lot going on. One of the hottest artists out now, not as successful as her at the time. But I'm pressed to believe
rappers do time.
I really just don't think that all of that is being taken into account in this heated moment, like you said, that is fueled by drugs and alcohol.
But wait, in the heated moment, why is Tory heated?
I got one number one thing you might do that.
Somebody tell me why Tory Lanez would be heated in that moment. I popped you. I'm the one that want to tell about it.
Well, I can certainly see him being very annoyed. I still think that it wasn't necessarily him intentionally shooting, if he did in fact.
Yeah, we're getting into that smoke early this morning. Nisha, what's popping?
Scuffle and recklessness.
Or maybe shot at the ground and just actually
Scuffle and recklessness is still different than he shot me, which has been my beef with Meg this entire time.
Gotcha.
Why would she make it up? Well, seriously, I mean,
well, first of all, I think it's above her. I don't think she made it up.
Okay,
it's above her. She's a mere pawn in this. This play is greater than her. She didn't make nothing up. I ain't gonna say who I think made it up.
Okay,
but it wasn't her.
Okay,
and who set the play to make sure it gets out that way and stays that way?
Yeah. Like, actually, niggas out there know who it is. I ain't saying it on my broadcast. I'm not saying that shit. But I know exactly who it is. I know how that gun got there. I know who gun it was. And I thought it was weird that the last time we talked about this shit,
Nick S., I agree. Nick S., I agree with you.
That's odd. It's just odd. All of them.
So, we got into that smoke early. Let's talk about it. What y'all think, man? Because I'm going to tell you, I kind of feel bad for Tory Lanez, man. When you listen to the story, right? Nigga in the pool with Kylie Jenner. The women are arguing about they both slept with him. Tory Lanez was having a good couple of months over the corona. And that's a fact. For him to have to, like, straight up, he never thought in a million years. Good morning. He never thought in a million years that he was going to have to do Fed time, 10 years in Canada, be deported and all of that. Because that's nasty work to have to. Come on, man. He just said he was in the pool with Kylie Jenner. They pulled him out. Michelle, hold on. I thought we lost a good one, y'all. She is back. Yes, sir. What's good, Michelle? How you been?
Shea baby.
Yeah. Nah, we was talking about you yesterday. What's good, Wallace? Will. Yeah. What's poppin', Will?
Shea baby.
And shout out to Faye Jacobs. Oh, y'all up early. Yeah. She said never. That's a fact. How you been?
Shea baby.
Yeah. Nisha G and Michelle, you both okay? Oh, that's love. Look at y'all. Shout out to John Daniel. He would have got less and kept talking about it when he was supposed to chill. That's a fact, Future. Tory did too much that night, period, fam. I don't know if it was the alcohol. I don't know what it was. But I felt like he did way too much that night, fam. That's what killed him. That's what killed him. You're 100% right. All he had to do was shut up, put them girls in the Uber, and get his ass back in the pool. That was it. That was all, man. Every time I think about this Tory Lanez situation, it makes me sick to my stomach. Because all of this stuff could have been avoided. Especially if you were a man and you were male. You know what I mean? If you're looking at it from a male's point of view, you like, yo, fam, you was winning. How did you come out on the losing end like this? You was up, my nigga. You was in a pool with Kylie Jenner. You was had Megan Thee Stallion and her friend both piping you. What's up? How you do this to yourself, fam? I'm confused, Tory. What part of the game was that, fam? For you to, to even be accused of even shooting a female. The gun should have never even came out. These are ladies. You are in a pool party with nothing but women. I heard it was 10-to-1 ratio, all females. Nasty, Tory. Mind you, you are like Michael Jackson at this time. You are hot just because of the situation. It's the corona time. There's nothing going on, no sports. The only thing popping is your Instagram Live. And what you do? You get a gun charge. What a clown. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I will never feel like bruh did the right move, man. He sabotaged his own career. What a clown. I'm serious. He had it all. He had it all, fam. He was winning. I can't believe how he ended up. See, I feel Joe Budden's on the low. Yeah, we are. Joe Budden is talking like he was there. Because, I mean, what else is Joe Budden supposed to say? Because he's kind of making sense. What are we doing, Tory? You had a shot. You could have easily just put them girls in the cab, and right now you be making hits. You be good. You be on hook. The game would be changed probably. Then you went on the internet talking about you about to change the game. You had the independent platform for everybody to make money. They washed you up, period. You was on the internet trying to take from the gatekeepers. They was definitely getting rid of you. There was no way they was going to allow you to come in the game and teach artists how to make money without getting raped. Come on, fam. Fox was goody. Fox was goody. We talking that Tory Lanez smoke. You feel me, Faye? I don't get these guys, fam. I really don't. Uh-oh. Tim Boat right in there talking crazy. We might keep an eye on him, Niche. We talking about Tory Lanez. He talking about who farted. We got to keep an eye on, fam. He's a troller. The first one of the morning. Let's give him an applause. Let's get him going. Shout out to the first troller of the morning. That's a lot of hard work, fam. We got to say what up to you. Blanket, what's poppin'? He even clapped too. He know that was funny. He first troll in the morning. We got to say what up to him. But the only thing is, Tim, you got a sexy moderator keeping his eye on your ass, though. That's the difference. Pause. See, we don't mind the troll. Long as you hit the like button and you're a nice troller. You could troll a little, just don't get too personal, then we're gonna send you to Africa.
Shit, baby.
So I'm just sitting back, I'm just thinking like Joe Buttons, man. You might be right, fam. This dude could have avoided all of this nonsense. He did this to himself. Yo, bro, I'm hoping, first of all, only 4 people came into Clubhouse yesterday. Let's start from there. And I can name the 4. You know what I mean? But I'm going to try. Drake response, Kendrick Lamar. Hold on, we're going to get into something like that. I saw something like that. Yeah. We're going to see. But Clubhouse, I cannot figure out how to start the room. Let me show you. Okay. So this is the home room of the Clubhouse. Does anybody know what button do I hit to start the actual room?
Shit,
We're set.
baby.
We're ready to roll. We can do this today.
Yeah.
No problem. I just don't know what I'm doing. Download that Clubhouse now, because that's where we're going to really get it popping at. But I'm telling you, I got to learn how to start the room first. It's definitely started and activated. Here goes. Here goes the account at Shab TV. I just don't know how to start the room. We're going to figure that out. Oh yeah, we definitely need you in there, Michelle.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Because you talk all that smoke.
Shit, baby.
Okay, what's exiting rooms?
Yeah.
What is that? Put me on, Nick. All right, so let's get rid of Clubhouse. Let's start the other thing. We starting fresh. So why start something if it's not it? Let's go to where we need to be going. Where do we need to go? Exiting rooms? Nick S, you gotta put us on, baby.
Shit, baby.
That's a fact. All right, so let's move back onto the show. All right, so Kanye West and Jay-Z song from the graduation ever surfaces at a huge leak. Let's see. Hopefully they let us hear the record. But some Jay-Z and Kanye West record leaked out.
Shit, baby.
So the platform is called Twitter Spaces, my dude?
Shit, baby.
Let me know, because we'll get that today. No, you're 100% right, Michelle. It ain't about the app. We it. Give Michelle, hey, we gotta give her applause for that. We it ain't the app, but we do need an app that works. The Clubhouse don't let you start a room for some reason. I don't even know how the hell to work it. Give me something easy to work, y'all. It's called Twitter Space. Let me see what that look like. Because we just started this morning. We're going to get back into this Kanye West stuff. Let me see what that is. Oh, shit, he's right. All right, y'all, so we're going to have to wait a couple of days with the whole chat thing with all of us, because we're going to have to figure out which app to use now. Because I can't find that Twitter Spaces. I don't see that. You know what I mean? I got to figure out something to do with y'all. Clubhouse is not going to work.
Shit, baby.
So we got to figure something out. But don't worry, we will. That's no problem. Carmen, what's poppin'? But I don't know how you do the Twitter thing. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how to do none of that. Yes, we do need a meeting. Shay can't do everything. Okay, so let's talk about the Jay-Z and the Kanye West. Let's see if they have that actual record that's leaked. Okay, they do. Let's hear what this is.
Crush the building. Young.
All right, this is the Jay-Z and the Kanye record that leaked.
Gay.
It leaked this morning. Let's talk about it.
Crush the building. I've been crushing the building since I saw socks. I'm so independent, shit, I might buy couch. I might not stop, see the places I cop. 76 floors, you can call me the doc. I live on top of the Trump, I Trump Donald.
Oh, this sounds crazy.
No Bono, smoking Cubanos, doing donuts in the lab. No silver blow, smoke circles in the air. Smoke like the bed, yeah, nigga, feet out. These smell is illegal, I'm a rebel. You dyslexic, you think the luggage says VL. Post the child for LV before VRL. Keep all my girls and everything but L.
Oh, this sounds fire.
Let's start with Chanel, Luella Bartley.
Shay baby.
Keep mommy K-I-double-L and Versace. Mr. Nobody, nobody was signed. Had to go hard body for mine. $1 million Jay-Z, they crazy for lightweight feeling them. Now I come through heavy.
Oh yeah, that beat is mean. Sound like
I had some bills that I wasn't prepared for. The money
that yay.
lines at airports harder than wintertime trying to
shout to my boy Tom. What's goody?
and wait till the air warm. Cause right now I'm going through flurries. So I moved to New York for some new jerseys. First time in New York and it started to snow. And I couldn't catch a cab, so I caught a cold. As I caught a glimpse,
couldn't catch a cab, so I caught a cold.
knowing one day I'm gonna crush these buildings. Just trying to eat, dog, trying to stay fresh. Now I got meals and I'm trying to eat less. You're no different from me. Yeah, mommy, I see you, G. On the treadmill, bumping 50. Oh, I get it. You trying to lose that G-G-G-U-T. Cause this summer you gon' crush the buildings. And next time they play this, you gon'
oh, this is me.
I spit art, you could doodle it. I blew up with it, now you could Google it. I don't know how.
Now you could Google it.
Stupid shit. All I know is dude that used to push a Subaru got super rich, moving it right along. Write a song that captured the feeling like Snoop video when he crushed the buildings.
Oh yeah. This was fire. This was a move. This was a vibe this morning. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to the Jay-Z and Kanye West for leaking that crack this morning.
Baby.
What it is, baby.
What y'all think? Y'all was feeling that?
Yeah.
Shit, baby, you don't nobody do it better. Good look, Tom. You already know, my boy. Alex Rogers, you're back trolling.
Shay baby.
You goofy. That's nasty work. Come on, Mexicano. We trying to give you a chance.
Yeah.
That's a fact, Willie Will.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I was trying to get something together so we can all chat. You know what I mean? Because I love y'all like that. But if it don't make sense, I'm not even all about it.
Shay baby.
That's a fact. Play some Biggie and I'll chill. All right. That's gonna get us back together?
Yeah.
That's gonna get our relationship back together, Alex? That's all it takes?
Shay baby.
Let me know, my boy.
Yeah.
So let's get the selector. Let's give him what he wants, right?
Shay baby.
M3, what's goody?
Yeah.
All right, Alex. I got you. I respect that. No problem when it comes to the Biggie. Let's see what we got for you. Because we want to pick the right one. Says you say you won't troll, we play some fire. Alright. We gonna give you the streets. We gonna give you the streets.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
I heard, Tom. We gonna give you the streets. Moments like this, I can't lie. That's like, damn, Diddy, you did us nasty. But ladies, y'all already know I got y'all. We gonna keep it in Biggie. 82 in the building, that's a fact.
Yeah, baby.
Hold on, ladies. You know I'm not done with y'all. You know I'm not done with y'all. Y'all started some BS
Yeah,
this morning.
baby.
Well, it is Throwback Thursdays. Don't forget, we gonna get back to the live in a second. We gonna get back to the smoke in a second. I had to do it for the ladies this morning. Y'all got me hyped. Y'all got me hyped this morning. Uh-oh, now it's time to take it. If you from the Bronx, if you from Harlem, now it's real. Get to it. It's early. Y'all don't want me to go there. I could keep going. Biggie? More Biggie? Y'all don't want me to keep going. I'm telling you, I get busy on this. I'm telling you, it's lit this morning. Throwback Thursdays. You see what y'all started? After this song, we back to the smoke. We back to the smoke.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Let's get it.
Rap commandments. Man can't tell me nothing about this coke.
Shout out to all my niggas that was on the block. Let's get it.
This weed for my hustling niggas. Niggas on the corner. I ain't forget you niggas. My triple B niggas.
Everybody in the building. Yo, that was a good vibe. Whenever we take it back like that, it's always good with y'all, man. That's a fact.
Yeah, baby.
Damn, y'all got me hyped right now. Yeah. I just forget always how fire Biggie is, man. Biggie's the GOAT.
Yeah, baby.
Yes, definitely on the New York State of Mind, Tom.
Yeah.
Now these are, yo, Faye, this is what I'm talking about. I feel bad for these young youth. Like 10, 20 years, 15 years from now, are they gonna be able to play sets like that?
Yeah.
That shit felt good.
Yeah, baby.
That's why I say I always try to keep Diddy somewhere like in the mix, like, damn, Diddy. Carla, what's poppin'? The ladies popped up today. Tony Lee. They said play World Fresh.
Yeah, baby.
I got y'all. As the show go on, we will play some more records. I promise y'all. Okay, so this is what happens with YouTube, why we just can't play music the whole show. Once you play the songs, it knocks down the monetize. So that doesn't mean that it can't be monetized. It just means that later on during the day, I have to go, and if you go back and watch the old shows, if y'all haven't noticed, y'all can't hear the music. Because they take it out later on.
Yeah.
Definitely RIP to Biggie.
Yeah.
Yo, Mike Geronimo's my dude. You know what? I could play that for you. And then after that, we getting back to the show. Because that's my guy. You talking about the one with Diddy, right? The one with Diddy. The one with Diddy is fire. Let me see if they have it up here. Yes, they do have it. They got heat. That was heat. That was heat. Shout out to Tony Lee. Yo, but that's what I said. When I hear people that tell me, one time for you, Chris, I got you. This is it after this. This is the last select for a minute. All right, let's see. Let me see what Tupac I'm going to play. Because y'all going to make me go into my Tupac bag. Might have to go here.
Rider, you don't wanna fuck with.
I might have to go here.
Police bustin',
I might have to go here.
but you can't do nothing.
When I tell y'all I burnt this song to the ground,
Why would you do
this started it all for me.
police bustin', get down for this.
This started it all.
Money over
that for a second. Let me start from the beginning. When you hear Dr. Dre beats, you hear the difference in the nastiness and the fire. Crack music. What was Dre smoking? All right, y'all done. I'm done with y'all. Because they're going to make this whole show Throwback Thursdays, playing music. You're not going to go there. We could go on for hours. She said play the Lex, the Beamers, and the Benz. Damn. That's going to make me keep playing everything. Shout out to y'all, man. Definitely was a lit morning. Yes, sir. Track music. You already see. When you know a person can play music like that, you know they know. I could just see by the songs that y'all telling me to play, y'all are good company. Yeah. Good vibe, good people. I don't know, I feel like I got the best people in the morning. When we get the trollers out, we having a great time. Shout out to Brandon, what's poppin'? Yeah. All right, so we got to hear the Jay-Z. This all started with the Jay-Z Kanye West leak. This all started with that. R.I.P. Freaky Ty, that's a fact. Yo, the Lost Boys is it. Yeah. They definitely it. All right, before the show's over, we will. Because what's going to happen is, when they take all this music out, it's going to cut down the show about a half hour. So we're going to have to wait until the end to play that one. Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. We from New York, 100%. Scarface, The Doc, Freddie Fox. All classic people. Shout out to G-Men. Yeah. All right, so Vybz Kartel. Y'all know about him, right? Maybe Michelle. Michelle, you remember when this guy went into jail? He's home. Yeah. Vybz Kartel makes it home. You gotta say, man, when these artists, these actors, these famous people, they gotta do these long bids and they go do it and they make it home, I salute them, man. Because it's a lot from being on top of the world. Razcast is a personal friend of mine. Facts. Yeah. Me and Raz are like this. That's my dude. Love Raz. He's the GOAT. Raz came to my crib, I would have to say 1999. Yeah. That's a fact. Shout out to Razcast. But yeah, back to Vybz Kartel. Vybz Kartel, this is him getting out of jail. He said, kiss me, baby. And he got the Pooh Shiesty on. He ready to get wild out there. He said, more like a freak. You see that? Had the reggae on in the background. Look, like a real boss. Here we go. He said, kiss me, baby. He got him a snow bunny, too. He ready. He got him a snow bunny early. Vybz Kartel said, I'm home, it's up, got me a bunny. Dancehall king. He said, move like a freak. That move like a freak. Yo, I can't wait. We're gonna see him make a hit. He gonna make a hit, watch. He gonna make a hit. I can tell his vibe is to the roof. He got him a bunny, put him on a Pooh Shiesty, got him a bottle of rosé. Yeah. He gonna smoke him a nice flipper in a little while, and he gonna be lit. That's a fact. Yeah. Don't y'all laugh at my reggae dancing? So shout out to Vybz Kartel because Vybz Kartel, like I said, he did a long bid. He's home now. They gotta uplift him. Get him on a couple of records. Get him outside again. I spend way too much time here. How yesterday I did that, Yes, a fact, yeah. Michelle. DJ Polo, that's a fact. And Chino XL. We was talking about them yesterday. Nah, Nisha G, get him out of here. Who you talking about, Fox? Rather be out with the John than the boys. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yo, I'ma tell you, I don't understand why when niggas get out, they got 100 niggas picking them up. Yeah, have a joint pick me up too. He had a bunny pick him up, and you know she got her credit card with her. She definitely gonna get him going. Yeah. That's a fact. We can't worry about everybody, Michelle. I'm trying to find that person too. Oh, Nisha G got him up out of here. Shout out to Nisha. Nisha wasn't gonna let them play with y'all like that. What y'all thought? Nisha G got y'all back always. Tony Touch, that's a fact. Yeah. So yeah, I remember Vybz Kartels back, I would say in the early 2000s. I would have to say Vybz Kartels probably did 15, 20 years. I'm not gonna hold you. Let me see how many years this nigga did. 13. Look, for murder. He lucky he only had to do 13. 13 years for murder. That's nasty work. So, could he be a changed man? Maybe. But I saw that Pooh Shiesty on and that and that Rose and the bunny and Kiss Me Baby. Yeah. I don't know. He might be nasty work out here right now. Yeah, 13 years of your life is they say 13 years is the life, babe. Yeah. But for murder, that's nothing. That's what I'm saying. He's lucky he only did 13. He could have been doing life. That's why he's out with the Pooh Shiesty and he's like, kiss me, baby. Yeah. Now, these are the classic pictures that we're never going to see in the hip-hop game ever again. You see how a picture like this can surface, go to Yahoo. We're not going to see these nasty work niggas now, 20 years from now. Pictures like this. This is on Yahoo that pops up. That's disrespect. Yeah, that's disrespectful. You kill someone 13 days. All those people are still alive. Yeah. And I have to see him in the back of the car with a bunny talking about, kiss me, baby. But hell, that's Vybz Kartels. Fuck it. Yeah. That's my dude. I can't lie. He was at hits back in the days, fam. That's 100. Nah, they wasn't saying nothing about Ghostface. They was just saying that, you know, you got iconic pictures like that that's like 20-something years old that surfaces on the internet 20 years later. I don't see niggas from now having pictures like that surfacing around. That's what I'm saying. Like, we done seen all these niggas' pictures before. So nobody's gonna care about that. These are pictures probably nobody ever seen before. Oh, I got you, Michelle. Remind me, Freaky Friday is lit tomorrow. Yeah. The Dog Pound for sure. Damn, y'all playing them records. Y'all want them records played. Where's the hottest mod Nisha G at? She in there, CDP? She always in here. She in here. Yeah. She definitely in here. Hey, CDP, that's a fact. Damn, Niche, they done labeled you the sexiest mod in the world? Yeah. That's crazy. Okay, so, PnB Rock fiance. It seems like she's talking about some moments that they had, I guess, before he passed away. Even though a lot of people say she nasty work because she dropped the location where they was at. But accidents do happen. Let's see what she had to say. she's definitely out here. She's definitely out there. Okay, so she's not really saying nothing that we can hear, but she did mention that. She says, nothing really. Nothing worth talking about, y'all. She's just trying to get in the news. I'm just saying, when people think about her, they just think about the location dropper. That's all. I feel bad for her. Damn, y'all going in on these records. Incarcerated Scarfaces, of course. That was my shit. Yeah. What up, though? Let's connect politics there, though. Right? Yeah. Of course. You think it was a setup, Ashley? You mean the whole PnB Rock situation? Yo, look, it could be. It could be. Facts. I mean, bro, yo, because they did come for the jewelry. Yeah. They was trying to get the boy jewels because they told him take that off. They definitely told him that. They definitely told him take it off. He just wouldn't take it off. And that's how it all happened. You know what I'm saying? I kind of felt like if he would have just took that damn jewelry off, he would have been fine. That's why I say, it's like, when you got money, why do y'all always try to be real and try to keep the jewelry? Take that shit the fuck off. Get your shit in short. Get in short. Get the jewelry in short. So when a nigga come at you with a pistol, you just take it off. Say, yeah, take it, my dude. It's all love. Have fun with it. Matter of fact, this is what you need to be worried about. If a nigga come up to you and tell you to take it off with no mask on, it's over for you. That's when you gotta defend yourself and try to keep it. But if a nigga got the Pooh Shiesty on, you got to straight up take that off, fam. Yeah. He ain't trying to get caught. Let that nigga get out of there. Let him go. Give it to him and say, here, fam, we could, matter of fact, DM me later. I'll tell you where the shop is to go pawn it. Yeah. I'll tell you where to go get top dollar for it. It's only jewelry. That's a fact. Yeah. EPMD and K Solo. K Solo, I'm glad you mentioned him, G-Man. K Solo is Redman's twin. That's funny. Not literally, but he looked just like him. But K Solo, they slept on that dude. He should have been bigger than he was. Pause. Marcus, stop trolling. Where's Marcus at? Why you say stop trolling? Yeah. What happened? Yo, y'all are funny here this morning. He said, yo, stop trolling. Faye, why you say he trolling? He seemed like he all right. For real, Shay, invest in property, not chains. Yes, that's a fact. That's 100% fact. Yeah. Bro, some little niggas robbed me for a sweater, fam. I gave them that shit and they shot me in the dome. Detroit teens in the early 90s. For a sweater, my dude? Yeah. Fox, are you serious? That's crazy. You said a nigga clapped you in the head for a sweater? That's nasty in Detroit. At least in New York, they was going for 8-ball jackets and Jordans. Yeah. You know what I mean? Niggas clapping niggas for sweaters is crazy. He said, damn, Fox, you should have ran, B. Yeah, Fox, you should have got up out of there, man. Of course I remember the female boss. She's a goat. Bro, them little niggas was super thirsty. Super. They're the thirstiest ever. You must have had an iceberg Coogee sweater on or something. Cause I'm not shooting no nigga for no champion sweater or no polo. That's nasty. Yeah. Grimy. Word, fam. The grimiest. Coogee with your hat. Ah, nasty. They said Kamala 2024.
Yeah.
We gonna see if she wins, fam. It's gonna be tough. People was getting robbed for sure. Oh, Shirley Coach, forget about it. Never.
Yeah.
You would never have made it out the 90s with a Shirley on. It shit was fire though, dick. It shit was crack.
Shit, baby.
So, now that we talking about clothes, what did y'all think about Lil Yachty saying people from the Bronx can't dress? What did y'all think about Lil Yachty's statement? People were getting on Lil Yachty a lot about that. Here goes.
I love them. All shapes, sizes, colors, black, white, yellow, green. What about trans women? I'm telling you, Drake can be the president of that. You know, whoever said some shit, they can go to jail. How hard was that beef for you? He didn't give a He was genuinely in phase. I mean, that nigga still rich and all that stuff. Look at her, man. I mean, she's like a supermodel. She never responded to my DM. What you throw out there? Let's pull it up. That's not a good one. You can't just say it. Can I explain this to you? If you explain it, I went for work for that. That shit is psychopath. This is material. This is support. Look right there. What's that? I went to a staff.
Yo, Lil Yachty, his interviews is crazy. They got this dude right here with the mustache interviewing him. Y'all seen him before? As I said, they got these gatekeeping platforms, man. Who are these clowns that just be interviewing anybody? Look at them. I mean, I don't want to call him a clown, but I just don't know. Look at these two guys. I can't respect. That's why I said I refuse to be known for interviewing people. I can't be that person. I gotta talk to the people. Because look, they're letting anybody talk to these people, man.
What it is, baby.
It's fake. Look at these guys. Is this the culture? This is what you guys are watching at night on YouTube? That's nasty, fam. I'm trying to tell y'all that.
Yeah.
I don't respect hip-hop business and these gatekeeping platforms at all. I don't.
Shit, baby.
I don't know who these people are. They could be famous as hell. They could be the best podcast in the world. It doesn't give them the right to talk to what we call hip-hop.
Shit, baby. Yeah.
Remember back in the days, right? We all remember back in the day, the basement. We remember you had to be really, really for the culture. You know, Video Music Box. You had to be for the culture to talk to these guys, man. You didn't see Biggie Smalls talking to A-Rap guys with big mustaches and dashikis on their head. That's not the culture. He was talking to black guys, you know, with Averex coats on and ashy knuckles.
Yeah.
That's the way it's supposed to be. That's the culture. That's square. I feel you, Jamie.
Shit, baby.
You feel me, Jamie? That's why I said, people asked me the other day in the interview. He said, Shay Baby TV, what's next for the podcast? I stopped him right there in his tracks. I said, bro, stop right there. I'm not a podcast. I'm not. So we're not gonna go there. Podcasts are niggas that they have no leg to stand on. They just niggas talking to niggas. You know what I mean? They can't hold people by themselves. Like they can't hold the crowd. They need to talk to a star for people to watch it.
Yeah.
I will not come in the game as that nigga, fam. I'm not.
Shit, baby.
Cause then I felt like it's like, you know what it's like? It's like the Gatekeepers when they go get their cousin to rap, right? And then they go put like Mariah Carey or Beyonce on the hook just to get some sales. That's what that feels like, man. It feels like cheating the game. It feels like paying for an expensive feature because you have no talent. That's what that feels like, just talking to niggas all day.
Shit, baby.
You know what I mean? Now, When I first started in the game, I can't lie, it started off with interviews. But like I said, I wasn't interviewing A-list celebrities where I was where I am today. These people didn't get me there. That's what I'm saying. You know, when I got my deal with Clash TV and I got my deal with Chris Gotti's and them and the Munyan and those people that have billions of dollars that's doing business with me, I didn't get that through interviewing Chris Gotti or interviewing Irv Gotti or interviewing 50 Cent. I got that from myself, putting my own work in. That's why I say I can't respect those platforms that everybody goes running to. Because those are made up people. Controlled by the industry so they can have a place for these people to sit down at. So they have a big place for these people to promote their music at. Y'all don't see it? We have another one. Who was those people? I'd never seen them before in my life. Let's take a look at it. Is this the culture, my guys? I don't know who this is. I could be wrong. Should he be talking to Little Yachty? Now let's look at his minutes. Well, I don't know if they'll let us. Let me see. Okay. Right there. Let's see if we can stop it right there. Look at their whole crew. These are the guys the industry want them telling their hip-hop stories to. Meanwhile, they looking at guys like Hassan Campbell, Gully, all these other people like all of us are just on here no. The problem is that niggas got to create their own lane because you industry motherfuckers won't allow them to eat. That's why. If you start taking those rappers and putting them on those guys' platforms so they could get big, I guarantee you they'll stop talking about the industry. It's like you gotta go at these niggas because it's like you're not trying to let nobody win. You got y'all artists sitting down with these type of people. Where does the game go from there? You know what I'm saying? Where does the game go from there? You feel me? Yeah. No, I'm not saying that the mustache guy, I'm not saying he's not doing his thing. The mustache guy is not a lady's choice. All the ladies want the mustache guy. I'm not saying the mustache guy is doing his thing. I'm saying the mustache guy has no business sitting with the culture. That's what I'm saying. They say just like them shoe resellers. It's a fact. Ask them about the clothes, chopped cheese, bodega, cat, etc. They don't know at all. Exactly. That's why those interviews are trash. And that's why all their views are millions of views, but it's fake. Fake views. I know nobody's watching that garbage. He a network plant from the Comedy Central. That's what I'm trying to say, Jamie. They're all network plants. It's obvious. He's from the Cartoon Network and they throw him sitting with the rappers. That's crazy. They keep putting the bread in their own family. That's 100%. Selling souls for pennies. That's all they do, CDP. When I go to New York, I want chopped cheese. Definitely, that's going to be the first thing, Nisha. That's going to be the first thing. No, and let me tell you, chopped cheese is so good. It is so delicious. Especially if you get the right person to make it. If the right person makes your chopped cheese, you are on and popping. I know where to take you, Niche. This place in Harlem. Crazy. Yeah, we got to show them who knows hip-hop. Because that's why I only interview people from the underground. So it just feels better inside that, you know, I'm keeping it for the culture. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I be asking y'all, like, yo, let's participate. Let's do whatever it takes to make sure the platform keeps above float, because we are for the nasty work underground. We are not these gatekeepers. We will never be, because I'm not going to allow it. I'm not going to allow it. You know, the best thing that I love about what I'm doing, the deal that I have now, it is a deal where they are bringing in Shay Baby to be Shay Baby on a sports platform, which means they are not asking me at all to have anything to do with the Shay Baby TV network platform, which means we are still rocking and doing what we do. I don't want nobody changing what I do. I will not sign the papers. Shout out to Tucson, Arizona. 100%, man. You 100%. He said I've been down with the culture since 78, so you know. Keep up the hood work. Yes, the hood for the people, and you know that, Ashley. You know that. This is real talk. And the people that follow the platform and that know me. Hold on, y'all. We got a caller. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. SBTV Radio, Shay speaking. Hello? All right, so they hung up. We'll see if they call back. The lines are on, y'all. Let me put the phone number up so we can post it. Chat with y'all for the next 30 minutes before we get out of here. Let me see. But yeah, man, the gatekeeper situations are always nasty, man. You know, we can't allow these guys to control these airwaves and control what's going on. We're going to be left with dirt and mud. Do you really want dirt and mud? Because that's what we got out here right now. Dirt and mud. Whoever that was, call back. I'm posting a new number up. All right, I posted the number. And it's pinned. G-Man said, thank you, Niche. Shout out to G-Man. All right, so the phone lines is open. Let's get to it. So, ain't nothing wrong with you know, a person trying to start something. You know, they might have a vision. But, you know, my thing about them is that, you know, we all have a vision. What makes me mad about the gatekeepers is that the moment you get goofies like that and they write them a proposal, you know, what happens? The sponsors give them money. You know, the gatekeepers send the artists there. It's just nasty work. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I always wanted to talk to the people, because I felt like I don't have to get on the phone and conversate with the gatekeepers and the music music industry labels and everything. I don't want to talk to the niggas. Because I know what they are. They full of it. You know what I mean? They haven't shown me nothing different, man. We just looking for different situations, different people to win. You know what I mean? Yeah, every person that we see that you gatekeepers done made up, they all been goofies. Think about it. You got the funny Marco, got the Bobby Altoff. We just showed you the nigga with the mustache. Come on, what's next? What's next? You know, then you got all of these basketball players, NBA guys with podcasts that I know those numbers and everything is fake. You guys are telling, all these trash stories. Nobody want to hear none of that bullshit, man. Y'all letting these people, now that basketball's over, now y'all get these niggas lanes with podcasts and all that. Nobody want to hear that bullshit, fam. Yeah. These niggas got money to make it look fake. I'm trying to tell y'all that. I'm trying to tell y'all that. Now, when they go on podcasts and they talk basketball talk, then okay, it makes a little sense. Yeah. But when these basketball guys have these podcasts and they telling their street stories, I don't want to hear that because we don't know you from the streets. We know you from putting a basketball through a net. That's it, fam. Nobody cares about those street stories. Let's keep these basketball stories up in the reels for the kids so they can know what it was back in the days that didn't get a chance to see y'all play. You know, how it is as a parent, you're telling the story like, yeah, this guy was such a great player. You should mimic his game. He's going to get you to the top. And then your son goes on YouTube and has to listen to you tell stories about you shot somebody back in the 90s. Come on. That's nasty, you basketball guys. Why you want to be thugs all of a sudden? What happened to the good guy that eat Wheaties and Cheerios? Where's that dude at? We got kids now. We want to see that guy talk to our kids about shit like that. Yes. She said, does anybody have lawn problems? It absolutely ruined North Carolina. Yeah. Yo, look, bro, rain is rain, and we can't do nothing about stopping that. But yes, the maintenance of a house is a motherfucker. UFTO and Mixmaster Ice. What's that, G-Man? Yeah. What's that? Bro, I would call, but I'm at work. Now it's all love, Ashley. Yeah. It's all love, my boy. I'm glad you even tuning in at work. That's love. Call up, Fox. You good? Oh, he must have just called. Let's see. I'm going to keep my eye on it. Yeah, the lines are open, Fox. Untouchable Force organizations out of Brooklyn. They did Roxanne. That's a fact, G-Man. I met Roxanne too. Good vibe. Yeah. Okay, this is good smoke. Fat Joe talks. Big Pun wrote a whole song in his sleep. He's the GOAT. Now, I'm going to tell you, I did see Jadakiss do that with my man Russ. I was in the studio with that. I did watch Jadakiss go to sleep, wake up, and go do a whole verse. I saw it in my own eyes. So it could happen. Okay, let's see what Fat Joe says.
30-40 times in my life. I might be scared of a gun, I might be scared of a bazooka, but men, I've never been afraid of men. I'm afraid to fly. So, every day I fly, I'm like, you got a special special guest in the building, the icon living, Fat Joe.
Brother, why are we even talking in front of Joey? He's a half brother, and that devastated me.
Hey everyone.
Another one.
In the last 90 days, 79.4% of our audience came from viewers and listeners that are not subscribed to this channel. There's research that shows that if you want to create a habit, make it easy to access by hitting.
I'm done. I don't even want to see the interview no more, my dudes. This is the shit that I was just telling y'all about, man. This is the shit I was just telling y'all about. Come on, man. Another one? Another one? Look. Another one, y'all. Just listen.
Wow. Just always being charismatic, always being, from the.
I don't know what to say, man. And it's not even Fat Joe. It's not even the artist. It's the gatekeeping platforms. Yeah. Like the artists don't really bother me too much of being on there. It's the platforms that they allowing these people to, like, these guys. I can't watch that type of stuff, man. I can't. I come up from the days when I'm watching rappers sitting with Freddie Fox, Tigger. You know what I mean? To go to watching these sit with these goofies, this shit is nasty, man. Heavenly was good. It's crazy. It's just not right, man. It's not. I mean, do y'all agree with me? Or do I sound like I'm wrong? Hey, Heavenly, how you doing?
Shea baby.
I got you, girl. That's a fact, Michelle. It's nasty. Oh, she said, what it do, Fox?
Shea baby.
Shout out to Heavenly. In her picture, she looking like she got a nice little caramel complexion, little caramel ice cream joint.
Shea baby.
I noticed the channel that YouTube tries to make us watch. That's a fact.
Yeah.
It's all fake, fam. I'm telling y'all. Y'all don't get it. Laugh out loud. I'm the candy shop right now.
Shea
okay.
baby.
Yeah, she a red bone.
Yeah.
Exactly. She a nice red bone.
Shea baby.
So, I gotta say, I do say, and this is not for you, Heavenly, but I think red bones are my favorite.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't like lights, like real light is kind of cool.
Shea baby.
Real dark is cute too. But the red bones are very, very, I don't know. Something about the way the lotion and I guess the way it sits on their skin. Exactly, Chris.
Yeah.
When you get them oiled up, it looks crazy.
Shea baby. Yeah.
She laughing. Yeah, y'all, because I think Nisha's a red bone too. Look at y'all.
Shea baby.
Fox is feeling that. Fox is feeling that. That's a fact, Fox. Yes, sir. So yeah, that was all the smoke really on this nigga, Fat Joe. You know, once we got into the platform, it was tough to. Okay, so 50 cents, Diddy. 50 cents and Diddy. It's some good smoke we could talk about. All right, so it seems like 50 cents. He says, weird request that made him uncomfortable. Diddy had a weird request that made him uncomfortable. Let's see what he's saying. Okay, so I'm gonna have to read it to y'all. He said, he would call me to write when I remember he would call and my son's mom would answer and I didn't want to get on the phone like, no. And she was like, what the fuck? We need money. She's looking at me like, what? Why don't you want to talk to him? He added, I didn't ever want to party or hang out with him. Puff is a business person. When people call him a producer, I see people that were taken advantage of, who produced things that he took from them. He got the credit. He's not a producer. Damn. 50's at Diddy's end. He said he's been able to take advantage of the business and creative side in it. I don't have any interest of doing that. I actually fall under the creative side. So I just didn't take that hanging out with him too seriously. Now, I did always say to people, you know, I don't want to take that much credit away from Diddy because, you know, still getting the producers, getting all the same people in the same room to make a hit is not easy. So I don't want to take that away from Diddy, but I do want to say that 50 is kind of right because if you do take royalties for somebody's kind of nasty work, Michael was good. But I do say that in those times, I did say this. It's nothing wrong with knowing Puff Daddy. You can always say no. And that's that. What's the problem with saying no? All the songs we played earlier, yes, Diddy produced. 100%. Heavenly say, yeah, Michelle. So, when it comes to 50 and Diddy's situation, like I said, it always goes back to what I said. Diddy could be handled just like that. We could make money. We could do a song together. But what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to go to the parties if I don't want to party or go that way. That's that. All right. So Drake is back in the studio with Benny the Butcher, producer, which is fire. Get some new smoke out there. He's probably looking for them samples, real gritty, dirty music that Benny the Butcher and Rick Hyde and them dudes be putting out. Shout out to Rick Hyde. Play Big Pun. Throw down. Definitely. That's a fact. All right, and I'm going to let y'all know. If y'all want records played after August 20th, that's when I get monetized again. They suspended my monetized for a post that I did. I fixed it. After August 20th, from here to August 20th, we can rock out. If y'all want songs played, you're going to have to send money to the Venmo. Why? Because I told y'all, when you play a record, it kills the monetized. Why do you think anybody would be DJing on YouTube? That's why DJs don't DJ on YouTube. You can't play other people's music on YouTube. But I will play it for y'all if y'all put money in the Venmo. Meet me halfway. It don't gotta be a lot. Maybe $1, $2, whatever. Just don't waste my time because playing the records takes off the monetization of, like if the song's 3 minutes, they're cutting 3 minutes off of the show. So at least let me get that back. Because I want to play records too. It's a good vibe, but we can't play them all the time. So we can play whatever up until August 20th. Yeah, it looks like we probably covered. Oh, we did cover the Lil Yachty. Okay, so Sexy Red clears up the rumors that she's performing at Donald Trump's presidential rally this Saturday, August 3rd in Atlanta, Georgia. She said, this is false. And this is the proof. In so many words, Donald Trump did not drop the bag. Because I know her ass would have been there for that money. Just like the rest of these niggas. Just like the rest of them. The bag gets put up, she'll be in the building. And that's a big fact. They put the bag up, she's in the building. Because we already all said this. Donald Trump want everybody to support him. It's so obvious he got to spend the bag. Now I don't got no Cash App. Cash App shut me down. We'll pin the Venmo tomorrow. We'll start with that tomorrow. It's just only right. You know, music is a good vibe. It is a good time. It do set the mode right, especially when you're selecting records. Selecting records means that you know you want to show what your vibe is right now, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So, yes. We will figure that out after August 20. Because other than that, I guess y'all gonna have to just wait until I play a record because, you know, if so far we had 7 requests in here today to play songs. If I play 7 songs, that's 21 minutes. That's 21 minutes taken off the show. What you think I'm getting up at 9 o'clock in the morning for my health? No, I got a job to do too. That's a fact. 100%. All right, y'all, well, that was enough smoke. I got a couple meetings this morning. I got to get ready for tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, I will be live on Clash TV. If y'all want to hang out with me, which I think y'all should, it's going to be a good vibe. We're going to be watching the basketball game and televising it live, which is good smoke, if you ask me. Real good smoke. Oh no, Michelle, you're beyond. I'm done with you. Don't ever talk to me about donations, Michelle. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you, Michelle. You're a real one. You don't ever have to do that. You done donated enough that you got about 30 selects. Okay, Michelle, what record you want to be played right now? It's on you right now. 100%, Michelle. It's crazy that I still have all Michelle's money still sitting in the Venmo. And when I see her name in there, I just know she's a real one. And like I said, nobody's begging. Nobody's trying to dig into y'all pockets. But what I do watch is a lot of these podcasters. I watch a lot of them, my dudes. And I don't watch them because I'm a fan. I watch them to study their craft, study what they're doing because I'm serious about doing what I'm doing. And I see these niggas have 400,000 subscribers, 300,000 subscribers. They're making millions of dollars on YouTube. And these people are still donating money to them. So it's not them supporting them and paying their bills. It's a person that appreciates their work. That's what I mean. You know, when DJ Envy, DJ Khaled, or the person that you love, or even an artist, when you go see Chris Brown, right? When you go, I'm not comparing myself to Chris Brown, but I'm saying if you could spend $500 for some tickets to sit in nosebleeds and scream Chris Brown, right? And you do that and see him once a year, you can definitely, a guy that you see every day, you could give him $1 or $2 once in a while. And I see that's what people do. I'm watching them. There's no reason why a person should say in Mr. Beast's live yesterday, Mr. Beast, I donated $20 to you. Mr. Beast is worth $1 billion. He's worth $1 billion. So a nigga donating $20 to him is not helping him. It's the principle. And he said, thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah. It's the principle, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Now, these guys' lives that I go into, right? I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I go and donate $1 or $2 for the love. Just because they're working. Yeah. I don't gotta do that. I'm a man in the business. They don't even know I'm in there, my niggas. That's a fact. Yeah. I'll see y'all tomorrow.